Numbers 21, 4 through 7. And they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way to the Red Sea to go around the land of Edom. And the people became impatient, depressed, much discouraged because of the trials of the way. So they're whining, they're becoming impatient. We do this at times. Rather than God sparing us from going the hard route and the route that will cause us trouble, which they weren't paying attention to, the fact that them crossing in Edom would have caused them war and destruction, rather than take the long way and have no war or destruction. They become discouraged, they think God, and we come in this way because we have a lack of patience, when God's trying oftentimes to bring us around the best way that and would most benefit us. Verse 5. The people spoke against God and against Moses. Why have you brought us out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? First off, God wasn't bringing them up out of Egypt to die. He was bringing them to the promised land. Oftentimes when we get depressed, we get delusional about what God's promises actually are, and we forget what He's already done and what He's doing. For there is no bread, neither is there any water. We loathe this light manna. So they're whining because there's no bread. Well, they're getting manna every day. And every time they needed water, God provided it. God met their needs. And they're whining, they're crying because they ain't having to work for it. They're just having to walk and wander. And this would end up leading to where they couldn't go in the promised land. And it's a shame. Oftentimes us whining, us being discouraged, us being depressed can cost us the original promises God intended for us. The original blessings, I should say. The promises are always kept. The blessings He intended for us. Verse 6. Then the Lord sent fiery, burning serpents among the people. When they hit the people, and many Israelites died. So now, because of their whining, God's saying, no, you know what? It's likely, and most scholars think this, that the serpents were there, God was just protecting them from it, and made it worse. But it says He sent. So I say He sent. He brought these serpents to them from maybe a place, maybe it would have been in the entrance to Edom, who knows? But either way, God could have had these been there. But He brought them because they were being disobedient and whiny. He brought punishment to them. God punishes those who don't turn to Him. Verse 7. And the people came to Moses and said, we have sinned. Now they're humble. They're recognizing their sin and repenting. This is the place everyone should go to. And it's so much better for us to come to this place on earth rather than realize that in eternity cast out from God in hell. People don't want to face that. I'm so thankful I came to faith. And everyone who came to faith is such thankful. Repentance is important and is something we should do. For we have spoken against the Lord and against you. Pray to the Lord that He may take away the serpents from us. So Moses prayed for the people. So Moses takes intercessory for the people, as Jesus is our intercessory for God, because He died on the cross for us.